Yes, welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're on Princess Mitchie at the end of my little tour. Been down to Torquay and Babbacombe. Just as well, went down to Babbacombe actually, because the theatre there, fantastic theatre run by Colin Doodle. His name's actually Colin Matthews, but he ran a nightclub called Doodles, so we call him Colin Doodle. Yes. There you go. Anyway, we noticed that he's telling me that the council were a bit fussy about putting posters up. So while I was down there, my Chris and Dell and Danny arranged a big poster campaign down there. So when I'm there on the 22nd, hopefully people will know I'm there. Do you know, I'm in Weymouth at the moment, and tonight at the Pavilion is... what's that lovely bloke's name? Oh, I can't remember in a minute. Anyway, he's quite a famous comedian. And there's not anything outside to say he's on. Manford, Jason Blandon. Jason. Good guy. He actually is quite a good guy for what one would call a lefty comic. Anyway, so Princess Mitchie came back across the bay and was parked when we're parked up here in Weymouth, and we'll be setting off tomorrow morning. If you want to check on the progress of Princess Mitchie, and we'll be slipping and proceeding at 10:00 o'clock hours Zulu GMT summer thingy time, 10 o'clock basically tomorrow morning. Go onto the funny internet and look up AIS, Automatic Information Service or System. I have a thing on here that broadcasts my MSSI number, long story. And so you can watch her progression. Tomorrow will be quite good because there's a thing here called the Lulworth Gunnery Range. And if you go in that range, the old range boats come along and tell you to bugger off because there's, shells flying everywhere. It's quite exciting. And it's not like running the gauntlet. This really is serious stuff. So you have to go 3 or 4 miles out. And with the cost of fuel, wow, a bit expensive. So we'll be setting off tomorrow. And going back to normal life in the studio. And then on the 21st I'll be doing the Winter Gardens at Margate. Ah, blimey, I can't believe it's shutting down. Staying at the Claremont Hotel with all the dancers' knickers hanging up in the bar. He was a dirty old bugger, old Ted. And his little Scottish wife, oh, he's a dirty bugger he is. All the dancers love him. Look at him, he's so fucking ugly, but they love him. Yeah, because he was the landlord and he gave them all free drink, the old bugger. He was the one that couldn't say words. Are you going over the 3-acre? That's a nice coat, Ted. Oh, it's a genuine Crumbly. I should talk. I always get words wrong. People who watch this know that my brain, my gobs off quicker than my brain can handle words, and I get a little bit dyspepsia sometimes. Right, what we'll be talking about in a second is what I want to speak about now. Let's bring Vicky in for this. Vicky Nash, give Vicky a proverbial round of applause. Here she is. Right, yeah. Tell us what's happened to you. What's happened?
Oh, I broke my toe.
How did you do that?
I fell down the stairs.
Pissed?
No, I wasn't pissed. It was in the middle of the day and then I fell on top of it. And as you've said, if I'd got an arse, it would have been much worse when it took all my weight.
Yeah, she's got no arse actually. The 2 legs hang on little hooks on her back, that's Vicky. If she'd have had a big arse, like a big Weymouth arse, you'd have had all this lovely food down here, of course. You'd have broken more than your toe. Anyway, so we're going to talk about on Ustream in a minute, you and I, about the Conservative leadership race. You've got the Gen on this, haven't you? I was a big fan of Penny Mordaunt, and then I got a poke in the ribs around Director of Communications. Come sit here a bit. And what did you tell me about Penny Mordaunt?
No,
Tell them.
I like her, and I think she looks like a leader, and I think she's got a lot of qualities that would make her a good leader. But there are going to be some things that she's said in the past that I think are going to come back and bite her. That she needs to, first of all, when she said she doesn't know what a woman is. Well, she said...
I could tell her. A complicated piece of machinery that men will never understand, but will love. And all it ends up doing is emptying your wallet. It's like a cash machine with knockers. So she wouldn't like that, would she?
She wouldn't like that.
Very
no,
well.
But it was a few years ago she said it and said, trans women are women, and she sort of bowed down to the mob. We all know about these sort of trans activists and screaming the loudest. But you can't. That will come back to bite her, and I think a lot of people have now said, Sorry, unless you can define, it's a lie, isn't it?
So you're feeling we're all getting a bit fed up with this woke bullshit?
Completely.
And the tides are turning, and she's not reading the fact that we're now getting fed up with it.
Well, I think she possibly is now, but like I say, comments that were said in the past,
yeah.
Whereas Kemi has come out and said, no, I'm done with it.
Kemi's your favourite, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
For lots of reasons. I think she's just, there's no bullshit.
Born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Hope for everybody then. Right?
But I think she's just a really, I'm not convinced she's going to really have a chance, but I would like to give her a shot.
Why? Because she's a young black girl.
She's there's no bullshit. She wants to get rid of this woke culture, this identity politics, this self-loathing.
Well, Kemi, if you don't don't get in, you come and be a presenter on here. We want to get rid of the woke bullshit. What else has she said? There was something about neutral toilets, isn't there?
Well, she's just saying we need to get rid of this sort of, like I say, this self-loathing identity politics. She said we're not all victims. We're not a nation of racists. We're not all oppressed. We're not all, we need to. She doesn't like the online harm bill, which she says, basically it's going to legislate for hurt feelings. We need to grow up.
Yeah.
She wants a small state. She wants to let people live their lives. She doesn't want.
Did she change the thing on the toilets?
Apparently that was already changed, but yes, but the women's toilets and men's toilets.
When I go in them neutral toilets, I protest.
I think it's great.
I always put the seat down. I do. And then piss on it and all. And then put the lid down so they don't know. And they go, oh, a man's been in my arse. It's stuck to the seat. Because all women talk like that, of course.
Grim.
She's also Penny Mordaunt. And as I say, we'll talk about a bit more of this on Ustream. There's only certain amounts of things we can say on YouTube, but we own it on our channel, so we can say what we want. She's now had a go at Perry and Croft. David Croft, I think, and Jimmy Perry wrote some of the best sitcoms ever. Dad's Army, It Ain't Half Hot Mum, which she said is racist, sexist, homophobic, bullyist, colonialist, and transvestmentist. It's all that type of stuff. Bloody hell. I don't really want a Prime Minister, Penny, and I thought you were going to be the best. I really thought you were going to be the best, but as Sarah Vine said today in the Mail, I don't want a Prime Minister that won't protect women.
Quite right.
So what is she saying? It's okay for in a women's prison, and I've seen this. I've seen transvestment men who transvested into women in women's prisons, but they've still got the tackle, they've still got everything, they self-identify. And would you want to share, if you were a lady in prison, would you want to share your cell with a man with an Corey that long who describes himself as a woman? That needs to be sorted out. And if the Prime Minister can't do that, God help us all. But your Kemi would.
And that's exactly what she said. And when she's talking about sort of social justice and things in Kemi, and she's saying these people want to shut down debates. Yeah. Women have genuine concerns. There's genuine concerns. Yeah. Nobody is saying every trans person is a predator, but what you are saying is if you allow these self-ID laws, etc., you are opening spaces up for predators.
Yeah.
So women need spaces and toilets and hospital wards and prisons.
But listen to this. Kemi Badenoki. Right. Someone's had a go at her. Another black bloke. It actually sounds like a tampon, doesn't it? Femi Olawusi. Oh, hello. Have you got problems with your Jack and Danny? Then you need a Femi Olawusi. No, he is saying that if Kemi Badenoki, your girl, gets in as Prime Minister, it will put race relations back for years and years and years. Why would he say that?
Well, I think this is where you'll see the left. They want diversity, but diversity. She's not the right sort of black woman for the job, is she? For them?
She's a bounty bar. That's what they're saying. Black on the outside, white on the in.
She doesn't believe that the nation, like I say, she doesn't believe that we're all a nation of races.
Well, here we go.
But I think that's probably the best endorsement she can have, Femi.
Well done, Femi. Keep it up, you friggin' idiot. Now, here we go. We'll talk about this in a minute. The BBC presenter, right, talking about the England. She's Scottish, by the way. She's England's women's football team, of which, to be honest, I don't give a shit about. They beat Norway, the playing in the Hoon, 8-0. 8-0, yeah. Mm. So what is this person saying? The BBC, once again, coming up trumps, not enough to upset the SAS and half of the, thinking population of the world. There's not enough black footballers. This is women footballers. She said the 11 players were white and the substitutes that came on were white. She has said this, a paid BBC employer. What if she had said there's too many black people playing in that team? What if she talked about the French national team? There's one white player in the French national team. I put that down to global warming, of course, because I make a joke of it. But if I would have said there's too many black people in the England football team, well, you wouldn't be seeing me now, would you? Kermit's cock. Fuck the cooker up. Kiwi. A blunt knife is a dangerous knife. And a butt plug. I don't know what that is for. But by the time you've been drinking, waiting for it to cook, you're not fucking hungry. I'll show you how to do it.
And here we go.
Cheers, by the way. Ooh. This is the wash. This is called the anal intruder. There's enough mashed potato here to feed an army. This is for all my gay friends who know about cottaging. Look at that! Smells good, doesn't it, eh? Fucking stupid chicken. Chicken tikka masala. Chicken. Sensational. Ah! Fuck!
Oh God. Careful, dear.